Where's BP?
Welcome to Rev and BP, the podcast where real estate meets romance and absolutely nothing is off limits. Meet your host, Ben Stentz of Lux Property Group, your go to guy for luxury homes, killer deals, and occasional dad jokes, and Kristen Gonzalez of Hype Woman Productions, wedding planner, chaos coordinator, and certified vibe curator. They're cousins, they're besties, and they bring the energy. From love and real estate to big life moves and beautiful spaces, and mostly a bunch of random shit you didn't need to know. Pull up a chair, pour up a drink, and get ready to laugh, learn, and low key spiral with the best cousin combo in the game. This is Rev and BP. Let's get into it.
What up?
What up, though? Let's before I forget. This is my note with pod notes.
Oh yeah, I can shimmy it. Oh yeah, oh, that is so.
Look,
Oh, just like forever.
forever.
Okay, I was like, oh my God,
That's
we
a
have a lot
year.
to cover today.
That's a year of pod notes of like reminders and topics and viewer feedback and just I was looking back through today. It's like a trip down memory lane.
That is so funny. I have mine pulled up too, but I have it just like pod with a little microphone and I refresh it every week. But I
Uh,
like the archive.
oh yeah, I just keep a running list, like 700 entries.
Oh my God, you're gonna need more iCloud storage.
I know that's business expense. That's business expense. I'm
I
writing it
do.
off.
I do write that off for sure.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's new?
Oh man, I've it's been I mean, anytime we get off schedule, it quickly feels like a much bigger stretch. Like we're like 3 days off our
It's
normal
been three
schedule,
days.
but it feels like it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, because you had a wedding and we'll talk about Dustin graduating and I'm not gonna cry about it. And I've been busy and it's like all of a sudden I'm like, damn, we haven't had a pod in forever. I'm like, no, it's like 2 days off.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Are you already crying?
no,
You
I am not crying.
are. Oh my God. He just got home. He literally just got home. He was gonna go to the gym after work. He doesn't know what to do with himself now. He
Oh, I
just
know what
forgot.
he could do. He could get his ass on this podcast. He's got nothing but time. All the other excuses are gone, debug. No school, no tests, no studying. I need to focus, blah, blah, blah. No.
Well, he still has to study. He still has a few more. It's so weird, their school. So he did graduate. He graduated. Woo! Him and Dylan. Um,
That's awesome.
this past Tuesday, Dustin afterwards, he's like, I'm surprised they didn't call the valedictorian up. I said, well, who would that be? He's like, I would have expected a valedictorian speech. I'm like, well, who was that? Who's it going to be? He's like, me. I
Yeah,
said, were you trying to make a speech?
yeah, he's not the speech type,
No.
but I do love that low key, like, I just want to throw it out there so my wife knows that I'm the man up in here. Like, I
I
might
tell
not get a
him,
speech, but I need her to know.
yeah, I tell him all the time. I said, you hate to love it. You hate to
Yeah,
love it
yeah,
all.
yeah. He's like,
You're-
I don't really have a lot to say. Can't believe they're not going to call Victorian up here. Well,
Yeah.
that's it.
So,
That's a crazy accomplishment, not just graduating, but being top in his class. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I'm not surprised. I know Dustin's a smart dude, but it's still a big deal.
it's crazy. I didn't know that he was number one in his class. So I said, man, that is just insane. And we both can't believe it's over. And now I need to redo my whole schedule, my whole
Oh,
life. I'm like,
I,
guys, I'm no longer free any evening. I gotta change everything.
you know, when I come home from the gym in the morning, it's usually about 3. And I take a shower and I get in bed. I don't turn the TV on and I just lay there. And I'm usually like in this Zen state. But often my brain is so active because I've been working out. My brain's like jumping around, like very random thoughts and topics. And one
Hmm.
of the thoughts I had this morning was like, "Yeah, Dustin doesn't have school anymore. This might be the end of the pod." PP might be like, listen, I I was just doing this because my husband wasn't home. Like,
I
but
had a lot of
now
time.
now he's home. We got shit to do. I don't have
Yeah.
time for this pod. So maybe Monday is actually our 1 year anniversary and our swan song.
That is going to probably be the last evening recording. I said this is about to be a brunch show.
Going brunch. That's all right. I could do brunch.
Oh God, but that was hilarious. So yeah, that happened, and then yeah, coming off of the South Carolina wedding right into him graduating. And it's funny, I've been in a few networking groups, and one of them I go to weekly. It's my early mornings. Every once in a while, the Stephanator will be like, "Yeah, I saw you were out of the house at like 7 a.m. Where, what do you do?"
By the way, how old are you? You're still getting tracked.
12.
You're getting tracked by your
I come up
cousin.
first on her app.
I should get you on mine because I have my mom and my dad. I have Easton, my nephew,
Mhm.
not because I wanted him. My sister put me into the Life 360 and I have access to everybody.
I don't care.
My
Yeah, I'll give you
sister,
my location.
I mean, and do you guys use Life 360?
hmm
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Perfect.
me, Dustin, and his mom in one, and then me and sister wife in the other one.
Crazy.
About to have a third one.
I'm about to get in there. I want to see what you two are doing. Oh, especially sister wife because she's a wild card.
Oh yeah, we'll add you to the one with the three of
All right.
us.
I just want to keep tabs. Yeah, I can't. By the way, I don't know how to work Life 360 very well.
Oh.
I wish I could turn off the notifications for every time my nephew Easton Balker moves 6 inches, but I can't. And so all day it's like doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
hmm
I'm like, oh yeah, Easton's on his way to school. Like 10 after 7 every morning. Doo-doo-doo,
Yep.
doo-doo-doo.
That's like Judy. I get all of her notifications. And then the difference is I my stuff is not on loud, so when my phone goes off, it's a little buzz. Dustin goes off every time, and the dogs know, and they think that she's coming home. I'm like, every time, turn that shit off. Pet peeve. Peeve patrol.
Heave
Turn your
patrol.
notifications on silent if you're just chilling at home.
Yeah,
Okay. All
I
right.
agree. Barry. Anyway, we digressed. You're networking.
Yeah. Okay, so so I've actually been in it for a year and my renewal is coming up in June, but I just have a couple things coming up and not knowing where Dusty Buns is gonna be relocated to.
Right.
Today was my last day in the group. So, funny enough, I actually presented today as well. And I was presenting a little bit from the South Carolina wedding, and the bride is in that group. That's how I met her.
Ooh.
And so I just did a few pictures of her because I'm like, I don't want to give it away to Renee because she's going to have to present at some point. But it was amazing. And I continue to get, texts from her and the groom of, just so much appreciation and that they wouldn't have been able to pull it off without us. And it just feels really good. Got that envelope. And what's funny is I got it today before the meeting started. And of course, I don't open stuff like that right away because you just never know. But I was thinking immediately, I was like, oh, what's it gonna be, people?
You can't go two in a row with just the
Now,
beginning part.
now I'm just like thinking about the last one, but they took care of me and so much appreciation back to them. It was awesome. Like I would not have been able to go to a new state without them. And you know, sure, we really did full design work, like months and months. They did partial planning. So truly, we made their vision come to life from the get. Design, planning, and execution, and just to see it all come together straight out of Pinterest. Straight out of Pinterest. I'm about to get a shirt made.
Yeah.
So it was just really cool. And it's funny because at the end of our meeting, she was asking about a few things. I said, "Girl, you wouldn't believe the drama that you just did not know about, and I hid from
Get in here.
you."
Yeah.
And I gave her like just little samples of it just so she could understand. She was like, "Oh, I had no idea." I said
Well, because
that, yeah.
last Monday your florist was like on the lam,
Oh
right?
yeah, I didn't even tell her about that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I did say because she was like, even all of the vendors that I recommended, because I don't know anybody in South Carolina, so I found all these people, onboarded them for the couple. She's like, even the vendors were saying how amazing you guys were, and that's just a testament to, the quality of work. And I was like, well, because the florist came back to get some of the rentals. We were originally just gonna swing by their shop at whatever, like 3 in the morning, whenever we were going back to the airport. But they're like, no, we can come pick it up. So I sent videos of where everything is and all that. But when they originally dropped off, they dropped off real candles, and we agreed on LEDs because one, the weather,
Yeah.
we just didn't know. And to the point of the weather is it's just very windy where
Yeah.
we were. So I was like, if we light real candles, they're all gonna blow out within a second. So
Yeah.
they delivered real candles, and I said, "Y'all gonna have to come back." So they did. They came back like a few hours later and delivered the right stuff.
Good.
So
Good for them. Yeah.
every vendor that worked over the weekend was amazing. I was literally, I shit you not, I was crying about the service team. These ladies, there were four women, they were amazing. And I guess they do some planning too, but we onboarded them for like wait staff, busing, pouring water, pouring tea, serving cakes, end of the night trash, just all of that kind of stuff. So we could focus on other things. And I was like, this is amazing. They took care of everything. I was explaining it. They understood without me having to be like, "Do you get this yet?" Like you following me, right? And they're like, "Yeah, no problem. We got it." And they did it. And they did it so well, so professional, on point. And I gave them a really good review too. And I hope that I get to work with them again because they were awesome.
Well,
So,
it feels to me like off of the last couple months, you've had some really big successes with weddings. It's time
thanks.
to like turbocharge the marketing and like take advantage of all of this momentum and these really thrilled clients of yours,
Yep.
different states, different types of weddings, and
hmm
try and like exponentially take that next step.
Totally. That's what I'm saying. And because of just like over the course of the last few months, I feel like I've learned a lot too about how I think the business needs to shift slightly. I feel like we talked about this last time, but now I can't remember. But I've updated our contracts and I plan to give our couples more upfront reminders of here's what we do and what we don't do. And here's just like more nuances, more reminders. So we are not the ones that are like stressed out on wedding day or feeling like we're doing so much. And
Right.
so I think a few little changes, some mind shift, and just, you know, things in writing to really prepare us a little bit better. And I think it's going to be really, I'm very happy with the changes I've made and hopefully all good from there. So,
I mean, it's natural. There's a growth and an evolution to it, learning. I mean, you
mhm.
know what you're doing, but you still learn every time you do a
Yeah.
different type of wedding, what works, what doesn't work. And I think you're on the precipice of an explosion.
Oh my God. Wow.
I don't mean like meteor hitting the Metroplex. I mean
Whoa.
like HWP ready to take a big step forward.
Whew, that's gonna be good. I think I'm really setting us up for success and just like tackling things that so we don't have to troubleshoot more on wedding day.
Right. Right.
So yeah, thanks. I'm so proud of the work and love all the reviews and I can't wait to see more photos and the video from the photo and video team who are from Texas.
Right.
So they flew out as well and it was just really great. I like, hanging out with the couple's family and another one down, another out of state down. The next one is in June in the Hill Country, and after that, I'm back in California, and then a little bit of a break, and then October's wild.
Listen, you know they love me in Hill Country. If you need me to come down there. Yeah.
Yep. Get
My,
your cowboy hat.
it's right. I'll put it on right now.
We
No.
need to bring your hat game back, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe listen, I don't want to tip my hand. Maybe on the anniversary show,
Okay.
we'll,
People don't know what's coming on that show.
we'll
That's the next
revisit
one.
some old headgear. I was looking at some old clips and I saw I forget what episode number it was where I was wearing the Davy Crockett hat.
I'm like, what the hell is on your
I
head?
said something, the clip was something like me saying like, I'm always looking for a good reason to wear my Davy Crockett hat or something like that. I don't know.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we gotta do some planning. We're gonna after this pod wraps, you and me, heavy planning for 1 year episode next week. It's gonna be
Yes.
great.
Yes, for
The
sure.
people aren't ready, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be.
You were busy the past few days. I just want to know what you can share. I really want as many details as possible.
Yeah, I there's not anything I really can't share because spoiler alert, I did not get picked for an actual jury.
Oh.
That does not mean, however, that your boy didn't spend a good chunk of his week sitting down there, like in various rooms,
Yeah,
waiting.
so what were you doing? I need the process from
You know what?
top to bottom.
First of all, Delaware, shame on you. They have a 2 week process. So I'm still on the hook. So I got excused today and tomorrow, but I have to
Yeah.
call tomorrow night. I'm still on the hook with them for all of next week.
Oh my God. Oh, we got to cancel the
Yeah.
we got to
I'll get a contempt of court. I'm doing
Oh
the
my God. That is next level.
and you have to call
Okay.
like each night, and that's a long time to have people
Yeah.
like, not be able to like kind of lock in their schedule, whether it's family
Yeah.
work or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
well,
my
I went in
God.
Monday straight into a criminal courtroom. There were about 100 of us, potential jurors.
What?
They actually bring the defendant out.
No.
Yeah, he's sitting there with his defense attorneys. The prosecution's there. Judge comes out, gives his like little speech, explains like ultimately the goal here is they're going to pick a jury of 12 people and two alternates out of this 100 or so people.
What?
But he's like, he goes, I'm going to ask some questions, and if you answer in your head yes to any of these, then you need to come up here and speak to me one on one.
Wait, what? Is
Well,
this how it normally goes?
they're trying to weed out people that maybe um
Yeah.
chance are
Art.
related to somebody who's involved or who
Oh,
already knew about the case, maybe has a preconceived notion about what
yeah.
happened. So anyway, one of his questions, the defendant was a Latino guy, younger guy.
Okay.
So my radar was already up. Like, you know what I mean? Like listen, a lot of non-white people haven't been getting treated that right around here
Yeah.
for the last 2 to 300 years, maybe 500, maybe 1,000 years.
Okay.
But anyway, one of the questions he asked was, in your house or in your family, do you speak Spanish? And
Oh,
if the answer to that was yes, you were supposed to come up and talk to him.
do you want to go up to talk to him or you don't want to?
You
Like
know,
if you go up, are you kicked out or you
no, not
stay?
necessarily. You have
Oh.
a conversation with him, and then he decides if you're staying in that pool of people or not.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm like, all right, well, I'm trying to follow the rules. I'm here, like whatever. So I go up, put on headphones. Judge has on headphones. Prosecution has on headphones, and defense attorney has on headphones. But then they play this crazy white noise in the courtroom, so nobody else can hear what is being said.
So white noise with no headphones and you have actual
Yes.
words. Okay, tell us what happened.
So the judge is he's like, he's got my name and he's like, which one of those questions, did you say yes to? And I said, well, you mentioned, Spanish speaking households. But
They're like, this white boy?
yeah, he thought he had me. I was like, yeah, we speak a lot of Spanish in our family. That's not a lie. That's not
That's
a
true.
lie. And
Okay.
he's like, okay. He's like, do you know anything about this case? And I was like, no. And he goes, do you speak Spanish? 'Cause when he said it, he said, whether you speak like fluent Spanish or proficient Spanish. And I said, I speak proficient Spanish. I said, I speak Spanish with my wife all the time. I said, she's a Latin woman.
Oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dead.
And he like looked at me and he was like, I appreciate your input, but I'm not excusing you. And I was like, all right, have a good day. And I just went and sat back down.
Wait, you're not excused. So they
Oh,
wanted to keep you.
yeah. So maybe out of the 100, I'd say like maybe 10 people got to leave. And then
Okay.
they started calling names. Prosecution and the defense have the list, and they're choosing people they think might look at this in a way that is advantageous to their case. So they call 12 names. I don't get called. They call two alternates. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm out of here. And then I didn't know. They're like, excuse me. They're on the microphone. Juror number six, please go back to your seat. You've been replaced. And they call another name. I'm like, oh, they did that like 5 times, but I didn't get called. So,
So you were like literally in a courtroom in the jury stand area, and they're just calling people, switching
oh,
everybody
we
around.
we were like in the seating section, but the
Yeah.
jury seats were over there. And as they were calling people's names, you had to get up and go sit in the jury box.
Oh, so were you in the box?
No, my name never got called.
Oh, okay. So, but you have to go back.
So then we left. We were there from like 8 till like 2 on Monday. I didn't
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
just to get to that.
Holy shit.
Didn't have to go Tuesday, but I went yesterday and I was in like the common pleas court, more lower level stuff. Like
Okay.
same process. We sat around. Eventually the judge came in and explained like they got all these cases and all those people have the right to a jury trial if they choose.
Okay.
Don't know until the day of. That's why they got to have us there in case somebody says yes, because they'll do the trial like right on the spot.
Whoa.
But she came in and she was like, "We're not going to have any trials today, so you guys can leave." So I was there from like 9 to maybe 1.
This is a wild
It's a
process.
wild process, as they told me 18 times, you're going to get paid $20 for every day you show up. I'm like, do you know how much gas cost right now? Like $20, $20,
That's crazy. Was it close to where you were or where you live?
a half an hour each way.
Oh man. I mean, $20 is helpful, but dang, did they not like give you lunch? Can you pack snacks? What's the protocol here? How do you have to dress?
The
Is
first
is is Olivia and Stabler there? Like what is happening?
I didn't see
Benson and
Benson.
Stabler.
But the first day it was real strict in the courtroom, like no food, no drink, phones have to be off, not silenced, off. They
Oh.
said if your phone rings, you could be held in contempt of court and a $500 fine, especially when the judge is in the room.
Oh Lord.
Yesterday, it was we were just in like a generic like kind of like a little conference room just waiting. So people had like their laptops and there was a TV and we were just sitting there.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see what happens next week. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's over, but we'll see.
I hope that they pick you because I have been wanting
Yeah.
this for so long. Please pick me. I'm a pick me for the courtroom.
I mean,
Let's go.
I don't if I'm gonna go down there, I'd rather get picked. At least I'm gonna
Yeah,
have, like something to do and like keep me engaged. Sitting there for 5 hours
with no phone.
and like my back hurting, sitting in this like terrible chair was a brutal day.
Yeah, no phone, no
Oh,
snacks. You're just like
I'd
you're like
rather
literally watching just people get asked questions.
yeah. And when the judge
Yeah.
is in there, like you can't really talk, so everybody's just sitting there. I'd rather go on the jury. Yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
see. So that was jury duty, and
Oh my gosh.
uh,
That is crazy.
I'll have an update. Well, I won't have much of an update in our next episode because that's on Monday. So
You'll share a story update. Something. You're
yeah,
gonna update us.
if something of significance happens, I will go straight to IG with
I
it.
need a phone
Not in
call.
the courtroom. No, I don't want to get that fine.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Me and Alex had, I don't remember exactly what it was called. It was on like I don't know if they had Samsung TV, the Airbnb that we were in. It was like 360 crimes or 24/7 crimes, whatever it was. And we just had it rolling the whole time we were there, like background noise, and we were also watching. I said, why does this just calm me down at the end of the evening?
A
It's
good
like, boo
good unsolved murder or
woo.
car chase.
Something's wrong with me.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
God.
So we'll see. Well, we're gonna talk about the 1 year offline.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we do have some viewer feedback though to do before we get to that.
I also need to know about the gate at Rehoboth Beach. Is that a now or later conversation?
Um,
Because I love when Facebook groups pop off, and
yeah.
this one was raging.
So the bollards, the
Give us
safety
the tea.
bollards that they are putting in downtown Rehoboth, you all know what they look like. You see them in outdoor
Yeah.
spaces. And here's my take. And I was down there. I think I sent you a video. I was down there looking at them. I wasn't down there to look at them, but I looked
Yeah.
at. I dig the forward thinking on the public safety. Downtown Rehoboth Beach in the summer is remarkably busy.
Hmm.
That boardwalk, you've seen it on a hot summer night. You can look either way and you see nothing but bodies.
Yeah,
So that obviously does, makes it potentially an interesting threat for someone that wanted to do something terrible.
right. Just, I mean, like any other place in the
Yeah,
world,
but
but okay.
I mean, if you live, around here and you're looking for
Hmm.
something terrible to do and you're thinking, well, where are the most people at the same time? That boardwalk on a hot summer night is could be a disaster waiting to happen. So,
Did something happen that,
oh, no,
oh,
not like that. But so I dig the forward thinking. Um, I've boiled it down. Does it look great? No, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're going to do it, you do it.
hmm,
I don't think it looks terrible. I think it's something eventually you won't even notice. Like right now, it sticks out like a sore thumb,
yeah.
but
Are
eventually,
there also like train track things that come down? Because it looked like it was bollards and whatever you call those
yeah,
things.
I think there's going to be like two or three places that have the arms for
Mhm.
emergency vehicles to get onto the boardwalk.
Did the bollards go in the ground?
I don't think so, and that's part of my take is that these are not the type that go up and down.
Okay.
Uh,
I was just thinking about that time that I was riding on the little bike with you and we swooped that area and I was like, we can't swoop anymore. We can't
oh yeah,
swoop
no more swooping on the scooter. No.
because that's right. The gazebo, it's like it's these bollards and then the gazebo's right there.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
there's more bollards kind of along the front edge of the boardwalk. Um,
Interesting. Yeah,
so
I was like, ugh.
I don't think it looks great, but people will get used to it. Here's the
Yeah.
tip I really want to share.
Okay.
And I've noticed this trend in Rehoboth Beach. And P.S. I don't live in Rehoboth Beach. If you live in Rehoboth Beach downtown, that's a very small area and you pay taxes to the city. I'm not a city of Rehoboth Beach taxpayer, full disclosure. So my rant is just from a distance. But I do live here and work here. $1.3 million? Dollars?
Oh,
Really?
for the bollards?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I
How many bollards are out there?
I mean it's a lot. I want to 50 something, 60 something. I mean it's a lot of them, but
Wait, what? In that small
well,
area?
it kind of goes down the boardwalk away. I might
Oh,
have the number wrong. Don't quote me on that.
whatever.
But I have been
Wow.
involved with many, 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 many big government projects, improvement projects, renovations, building things, whatever. So I have a decent idea what government contracts look like, and there's different rates sometimes for government agencies. You can't convince me, Rehoboth Beach, that it costs $1.3 million to do that project.
What do you think else they were doing with the money?
I
What do you,
don't know that, but I do know that in the last couple years, they had decided to tear down the old lifeguard kind of headquarters on the boardwalk and build a new one.
oh,
And it needed it. It was like an
okay.
ancient building.
Yeah.
And what they have built looks great. And the
Hmm.
lifeguards, I'm a lifeguard advocate. They deserve that space, training space, on and on and on. That project lasted like 3 years and they spent
Oh,
a ridiculous amount of money. It's a great looking building. That's not the point.
mm.
I just start make me think, man, these numbers are mad high.
Something's off.
Mad high. And this isn't even like New Jersey where everything's most expensive.
Hmm.
I don't know, 1.3 million for those bollards. Come on
See
now.
if you
They don't
can.
and they don't go up and down.
Yeah, we gotta look at those books.
Somebody needs to check the books. That's all I'm saying. Some shady contracts that are given out to subcontractors, vendors, consultants. That's where they always get you, the consultants.
Yep, those fees.
Fees. Hard to pin down what it actually means. So
I need to start adding consulting fees. Maybe that's what my problem.
but we will report back on that this
Yeah.
summer once we see it all in
Yeah.
action. We'll hear the chatter around the neighborhood about it. I think it's going to become a non-issue. It's like anything, change
Yeah.
people get rowdy about. Eventually, it'll just be like whatever. We're
Mm-hmm.
safe.
There's a
We're safer, and maybe we'll never know if those bollards helped. And I hope we have that problem.
and a thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
There's
Robert.
a there's some Facebook groups popping off over here because do you know what a HEB is? You know, Houston. You know what a
It's,
HEB?
isn't it like a convenience store
It's a
type
big grocery store.
grocery store? Okay.
Big, big, big grocery store. And they were, more in Central Texas and now they're coming up to North Texas. There was one like North Dallas area. There's one kind of more west of here, and they're building one in the main shopping center just down the street from our house. And it's supposed to open up next weekend.
Mm.
And the area that it's in, the parking lot is kind of small and like there's a lot of lights down that one street and everybody's raising hell about the traffic and everything. And I am so freaking pumped for it to be here. But I'm not finna be there on grand opening weekend. Like
You
I'm
know,
gonna wait just a little bit.
yeah,
But it's kind of the same thing where it's like everybody's in a frenzy right now and it'll cool down after a
it will.
while.
It will. Yeah,
Yeah.
people just I don't know. It's the way of the times we live in. It's social media makes it easy
Yeah.
for people to do it. Um,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I want to hear more about the HEB once it gets settled and you get check
I'll
it.
report back.
All right, I'm going to quickly do viewer
Viewer
feedback.
feedback.
Carrie said anyone who keeps three emotional support beverages on their desk is a true baller.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did have a lot. You had a lot.
Every day,
There was a
every
lot of
day.
cups and mugs. Keith was wondering out loud what percentage of people who were drunk and got a tattoo at that last wedding immediately regretted their decision.
Oh, I will have to follow back on that.
I I could see me doing it and then being like, damn,
I was gonna say,
why did I just get a little too hyped up and be like,
yeah,
let's just
got,
do it. Like, guys, let's just do it.
yeah. Why did I get R2D2 on my
Then I like
ass?
wake
Yeah,
up and I'm like,
yeah,
I got C3PO on my forearm.
yeah,
Gold. He's all gold. Uh,
yeah.
Chris Chris said you were, quote, going all Taco Tuesday on us. It was a Monday, Chris, just for the record.
Mm.
Uh, I didn't see that until I went back and watched, and that shit was funny.
I needed to do intermission.
Yeah, no, but it was the
Told
speed
you.
up was funny, and you were like,
Rah.
then you took a sip, and then couldn't tell what it was. You had something else that you picked up and ate. It wasn't the taco. You had like a little side dish or something going on.
Oh, probably.
It was like a tortilla chip, maybe, or
I don't know. I had a breakfast taco. Maybe it was another drink.
maybe.
I don't know. I had a coffee, a smoothie, a water, a taco. Who knows? Could have been
You were
anything.
stressing out, but now no wedding this weekend.
My favorite part of that was you saying BP from running down
Like,
the stairs. You like,
I knew it was gonna happen.
Adrian.
Yeah. Shorty, stop. Sorry, I had that. Stop it. Yeah,
I get
you
it.
stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Girl.
Maria said the only thing worse, this is a peeve patrol follow-up. Only thing worse than close standing is close talking, and she ain't wrong.
We got to get sister wife Alex back on to do another Pee Patrol because the whole weekend in South Carolina, we were like, oh, we got to add this to the list
She
immediately.
strikes me as someone who's quickly is like, what? Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Rhonda said that at one point I said that I can, quote, swing both ways, and that needs a deeper dive.
These are great. I have no recollection of that, but I
I
love it.
think she's taking that out of context, but I think I did say those words in that order.
I love it. We
Rhonda,
should do a
maybe 2-year anniversary, we'll get into that a little more.
deep dive.
Deep dive. Will said that Rev saying that his own spirit was, quote, beautiful at the engagement party tells me it wasn't that great.
Oh my God. Oh my
I
God.
resent that, Will. I actually thought it was great.
What did Jamie say again?
She said, what was the term? It was very underwhelming what she said.
I loved it. Anyways, okay, keep going. It was great.
Freaking Jamie, man. She, I'm sure I have it in my notes. Anyway,
Uh,
let's see.
I just had to check if we were recording. We are.
Let's hope.
Oh
Okay,
God.
last viewer feedback. This is from Nina. She said that me being impressed with my own podcast is classic Rev.
She knows us well.
She knows me too well
Yep.
because I was like, listen, it's kind of impressive to me.
Uh, it is 1 year. I mean, oh, that's a lot of dedication. We will be taking more of a taco intermission, a little bit of probably a break, just like a summer vacay last year, after our 1 year pod. But anyways,
This husband of yours is ruining the whole pod. He graduated. He's looking around like, BP, where are you? What do you mean you're doing the podcast? I want to like go get something to eat.
I literally just heard the microwave go off.
He's out there making hot pockets, pissed off because you're locked in your bedroom.
I swear to
He's like,
God, it just went off.
it's like I've been gone for 2 years, home, and
Oh
she's
my
doing that
God.
stupid podcast.
I love it.
Well, yeah, you'll have to let me know what your vacation schedule's like.
Will do.
Apparently we're taking a break. Oh man.
Oh, geez.
Oh, another a
That's,
thumbs up. Well, episode
that's,
47, lots of fun. Episode
yep.
48, who knows what's going to happen.
We don't even know
We
yet.
don't know, but we know this. It will be a little chaotic. There will be lots of faces that you have seen on here before. Not everybody, because everybody can't make it, but a lot of people will. And you'll get to hear from everybody at least briefly, because we don't want this episode to be 3 hours long, so it'll be
Yeah.
brief. And we'll see. Yeah, I think definitely next week, or maybe this week leading into that, I'll start to post some of our more classic throwback clips from the early days.
Okay.
Did you
Sounds
see?
good.
Did you see on Facebook? I reshared the hot take. You're like, Ann, can you give us like a hot take? She was like, a hot cake? That's like top 10 clip in my mind.
We have some really good teasers, like
Yeah.
some really good clips. They're
Yeah.
all so good.
Yes.
Not us pumping up our own podcast.
We'll start resharing.
Somebody's got to do it.
That's right. I went back and looked at some of the early Instagram clips, and it's funny over time how the views have grown on some of those early ones that didn't get any views initially.
Hmm.
But over time, you go back, you're like, oh, damn, like a lot of people have watched that.
Yeah. Yep.
Though some of those early clips, the only people that knew it existed was me and you. It was hard to get a lot of Instagram traction early.
It takes time, okay? It takes
We're still
time.
building too. We're still
Yeah.
building that. But
Shout out to Opus.
shout out to Opus, shout out to Instagram,
Shout out to
shout out
YouTube.
YouTube, SoundCloud, sister wife Alex, for hitting me with the picture of you two at like 4 a.m. at the airport.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm about to add you to our Life 360
Please
as
do.
soon as we hang up.
I'm excited about that. All right. Prima BP, you are the best.
You're the best.
Oh, you're the best. And I will see you next week. And I'm really excited to get to 1 year. Crazy.
1 year.
Crazy.
1 year.
Crazy. Shout out to the haters.
All right, I gotta go make me and Dusty Buns dinner.